Alright, that's enough Sinatra. Welcome to the stream. Time to start a new game, since we finished out one off yesterday, that being Donut County. And I guess Spyro, even though I technically finished it beforehand, but we 100%ed it sort of before the stream was rudely interrupted. I'm still getting some connection issues. I don't know what that is. I appear to be in the green, but I can't see my stream without some buffering madness. Anyway, the new game we are going to be doing is actually quite old, from 2001. Ace Combat 4. What's this one? Shattered Skies? I don't remember. Is that no 3? No. 3 is Electrosphere. Yeah, no, this is Shattered Skies. This is a good game. I've been wanting to get into an Ace Combat, but I haven't because I never actually owned any of them except for probably the worst one ever. I've played this one before. I don't remember if this is the one I borrowed or if this is the one I rented, but I've played 4 and 5 and a bit of 6, but I've never actually owned any of these games until now. So I figured today would be a perfect opportunity to get started with something new. And yeah, last time I started a flight sim game, nobody gave a shit. So this is probably going to be a lonely stream, but that's all right. Although, to be honest, the last flight sim I did, this isn't even really a flight sim. It's more of an arcade shooter. But yeah, the last game I did with flying was more of like a World War II recreation type deal. It was an actual flight sim. And Ace Combat, the way I hear it described most often that's pretty accurate is it's like an anime with jets, pretty much. It gets pretty out there and nonsensical, but it's fun. And there's your title screen. So, hooray. It's weird because this game is not in 16 by 9, which I guess on the stream it's not really in 16 by 9 either, but it's still, it's in a widescreen through the stream, and I have it through direct output, whereas when I put it direct output to my TV, it's 4x8. Or 4x9. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's weird. I guess I don't have to tinker with borders though and all that, so that's nice. Yeah, let's start a new game. We'll just do normal.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies, but I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them, and in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land, until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. As if to graze the hills and streak past me.
Speak up there, son. I can't quite hear you over the jets.
Turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
Okay. So,
4 years after the planetfall of the Ulysses
Okay, never mind.
994 XF04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position.
okay. We're gonna get a debriefing now.
Here is the current SITREP and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several bear bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time, hence our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Debriefing Man. Anyway, don't worry if you feel a bit overwhelmed, because there's not too much to these games. It doesn't take place on Earth, as you might have noticed with the countries being named here, like the Erusians and all that nonsense. This world is actually called Strange Real, so it's not quite relatable. Aside from there being some aircraft that they use that's similar to us. Also, for some reason, I can't see anything. Why is the screen black? Is the screen black on stream too? No, it isn't. I don't know what's going on. Well, let's see if I can select my aircraft and then we can see if it works into the mission. But yeah, anyway, with this one, as far as stories go, this one has a pretty simplistic one compared to the other games. From what I remember, they get a little over the top as time goes on. So yeah, we'll enjoy the mellowness of the story for right now. But I remember liking this one a lot. I like it more than 5, which I actually replayed just recently. And 5 is good, but it just goes way too long, and it gets, I don't know, some of the missions, man, let me tell you. But this one, from what I remember, is nice, although it's been a while since I've actually played it. So, what do we have? Okay, we'll go ahead and start the mission. So I don't know if there's volume options in this game. It's a little early for that, I suppose. Okay, I guess we could only select the one vehicle. Okay. The visuals still aren't back. I don't know. They're not like transmitting to the TV. Alright, I guess I'll try to tinker with this. One moment.
call sign Sky Eye. Do you read? Your call sign is Mobius 1. We'll refer to you by this. 6 bombers on vector 360. Confirmed. Continue north.
Okay, yep, I got it. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't even know what caused that the first time around, but just had to unplug the AV cables, plug it back in. You know, standard stuff.
Today's my birthday. A victory sure would be nice.
Oh, sure thing, Sky Eye.
Damn it, I ain't going home with a body.
So we gotta change the view here. There we go. Okay. So if I could compare these games to anything, I say that they're closer to like a Rogue Squadron game than they are to like a flight simulator, like something by Gaijin Entertainment, you know, War Thunder, or what's it? What were those games that they used to do before they got into the free-to-play market? Wings of Prey? Something like that. Cause like in what world do jets have about like 50 missiles on board? I don't know. Also, you could pull off some pretty insane stunts, and there's also a lot of ground attack methods and modes and whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of more like a Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leader type game, which is fine by me, because that was probably the first sort of flight simulator-ish games that I got into, and then I really got into them later on with other games. But these are probably, as far as like jet fighters go, this is probably one of the funnest series, or it has to be. It's got to be the best one. No, you don't. Dead. Oh. Well, I was coming from the side. That doesn't usually work. Sometimes it does. It's not in this particular case.
Good job, Mobius 1.
Sky Eye, this is Alan Fort. Got visual on the downed bombers. Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him.
That's a roundup. Let's go on home.
Nice. Oh yes, and of course the replay mode. I think this was the first game in the series that actually incorporated it. Or maybe the ability to save replays, I don't know. It was still cool though.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
Oh. Just be sure not to fail then. Also, I always loved this thing. I always thought it was more fascinating than the replay itself. How it could just transmit your flight data to arrows and then watch you delve through the map at 2 times the speed, or maybe it's 3 times, and then just kill everything. It's not bad. I thought it was impressive for the time. I still think it's impressive.
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear. before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar, the one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
So this one in particular, you're just kind of thrust into this story here with this child. All will become clear, like real late towards the end of the game, but it's good. I think the narrative is rather nice. And even though they're not like full motion video cutscenes, I think the images are effective. It's a nice little story.
The enemy-held Wrigley Air Base is located in close proximity to our front lines, making it the proverbial knife at our throat. A large Erusian bomber contingent was deployed to Wrigley. Their intentions are clear. A full-scale strike on our forces at North Point is imminent. Your mission is to catch these bombers on the ground and destroy them. We intend to turn the parking ramp at Wrigley into a junkyard.
Alright, fair enough. Get a little bit of a sit rep here. I guess we got a lot of ground forces, so something with some extreme bombing capabilities might be a little bit more preferable. Let me see if I can buy anything new. Oh yes, also the music in this game is class. I like it quite a bit. I think having gone through some of the soundtracks and playing some of the other games later on, I think 4 is still my favorite as far as the soundtrack goes. You know what, it might still be my favorite like game in the series in general, from what I've played. What do we got? Ungutted freefall bomb contains incendiary jelly, which turns into liquid fire on impact. That would be all my money though, so I'm gonna say a no to that. I wonder if this works for the cutscenes. Probably not, because there was a moment in one of the cutscenes where them jets, man, they were getting real high. I'm gonna knock everything except for voice. You know what? No, it's probably gonna be in-game only. It's gotta be. I'm just gonna leave it. Destroy all indicated targets. You got it.
30 miles to Wrigley Air Base. Use the power lines to navigate north. The bombers should be clumped together
Okay, friend.
I'm still no joy.
Keep an eye on those interceptors.
I don't know if I should be wasting my bombs on this, but I'm gonna do it anyway, and I didn't even hit it.
Bogey's closing
Good.
in on Wrigley AB. Scramble at once. This is not a drill.
Oh wait, we got fighters.
This is not a drill. Intercept
Shit.
immediately. White 5, this is Wrigley Air Base. You're clear to take off runway 5. Take off as soon as you enter the runway.
Mobius 1, engage.
Oh wait, where'd the fighters go? Oh, there they are. So even though this takes place in, you know, a different world and all that, there still are some parallels to the real world. You got the fictional countries, but it's kind of hard to place in some games what they're closest to. I think Yuktobania, which is in 5, is pretty much a parallel for the Russians. Mostly because they have the Russian accents. But there's some others that are a little bit more clear-cut, like I think Belka is similar to the Germans. I don't remember the Eurasians, though. I don't really know what they were like in comparison to anybody else, but you know. And the world of Strange Real is much like the world of Star Wars, or the universe of Star Wars, I guess I should say, where just like everything is always at war at all times, and everything sucks. So, otherwise there'd be no games. Much like there would be no movies in the Star Wars universe. But war is always breaking out at one point or another. They make reference to some events, because Strange Real's got some lore behind it, let me tell you. Oh, I'm out of the... Oh, jeez. That's a lot less missilage than I thought I had. Or bombs, I guess. I still got plenty of missiles. But anyway, I forget like the dates in which everything happens. Most of it takes place in the 2000s, early 2000s, I think. And then you have Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere, which is like in 2045 or something like that. It's way in the future. But anyway, at some point there's a big global event that happens, astrological too, I guess I should say, which they make a reference to in here with Stonehenge. That used to be a anti-meteor defense system, which in this game gets used as an anti-air cannon of sorts. But anyway, at some point there was a massive meteor shower over Strange Real, and it just wrecked everything. The economy just went to shit, and all countries sucked forevermore, except for their Air Force, I guess. But I suppose maybe that's partially why there's so much war. Economy was just too bad. And the acquisition of territories was at the forefront of every country's mind.
Bombers are decimated. Repeat, all our bombers are destroyed.
Sky Eye, this is Fighter Squadron. Mission complete. We're coming home.
The attack was a success. A significant number of enemy bombers were eliminated, and a full-scale airstrike on North Point was averted.
Alright, A rank. Not bad. Hoping to get these S ranks here, but I guess not.
One night, a spirited group made their way into the villa, chased out the sullen army grunts, and commandeered the place. Even I knew who they were. The patch on their sleeve was the mark of the proud Air Force. A loud-mouthed, middle-aged man went around, announcing each pilot's results for the day and his running kill record. For those who exceeded 5 kills, a thorough toasting and soaking followed. I believe it was their custom to call a pilot an ace once he shot down 5 planes. After completing the day's review, the same guy, the squadron adjutant, went on to announce, And now, for our leader's results. Everyone turned around to look at the quiet man who sat alone, strumming a guitar. I found myself drawn to the music from his guitar. Our Yellow 13 bagged 3 more today, bringing his new tally up to 64 kills. With a tentative smile, the man with the guitar turned to me and asked me to accompany him on my harmonica. I brought it up to my lips and I started a new song. I had finally found him. But by some fluke, it was my father's favorite song. The one he used to play at the end of each day.
Okay. Well, we will get back to that in due time.
The Allied forces are retreating, and survivors are gathering at the northern port of St. Arc. However, the radar facilities atop Mount Shezna provide tactical support to the enemy. As a result, our evac mission is in jeopardy. If our troops can successfully evacuate and regroup at North Point, they will become a formidable force in future battles. Your mission is to destroy the radar facilities on Mount Shezna, thereby blinding the enemy and hiding our troop movements.
You got it, Jack. Let's see. And we're looking at more ground forces. So let's see if any new aircraft unlocked. No. Very good. Let's take a look at the weapons again. I should have gotten more points from that last mission, so maybe it might be worth it to get this. But how many do I get? 6? It's not that great, is it? I think I had more with the other one. Thing about this one is it's a spread bomb, but I don't know. The bombs tend to have a large area of coverage in general, so might just be best to save my money. Yeah, I get 8 with this one. I just can't screw around. I didn't realize I had so few. I thought I had like 12 or 14 or something like that. Oh well.
This combat area is within enemy airspace. Keep an eye out for bandits. Use Vector 180 to return home after destroying the target. Remember, a safe return completes the mission. Clear to engage. Mobius 1, engage.
2, engage. This is Shezna Radar 1. Bandits approaching.
We got a head-on collision. There you go.
Heads up, enemy radar spike. Bandit confirmed at Vector 3.
Couldn't quite cut it, huh?
Radar lock.
Damn. I forget jets take 2 missiles. I was fighting something at the first mission of this game that only took 1. So this is one of the few games I could think of on the PS2 that extensively uses the pressure sensitivity feature on the controls. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Every controller that Sony's had for their consoles always had some kind of gimmick attached to it at some point or another, but not many games ever utilized all of them. Ace Combat did a good job with this one though, because more pressure meant more throttle, or in relation to the map, you could zoom out more. Whoa. Hold up. if you put more pressure on the map button. So it was kind of interesting. The only other game I think that I played that incorporated it, that I can recall anyway, was Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I guess, didn't Sons of Liberty have something like that too? I don't quite remember.
Box 2.
Maybe it was with like the first person, I don't remember, something like that. I haven't played it on the PS2 in quite a while. Every time I've played that game thus far has been, since the first time I played it anyway, has been,
Box 2.
on the HD collection for the PS3. But in Snake Eater, you use it to interrogate soldiers, which I don't remember if they just did away with that feature later on or what happened. But it was quite impossible to do without the pressure sensitivity. Because I remember playing Snake Eater with a PS1 controller that did not work out so great in some instances.
Target destroyed by Mobius 1.
I should have dropped a bomb on this asshole. AA guns, huh?
AA guns destroyed.
Target is neutralized.
Mobius 1 passing over.
Yeah, too bad about that, huh?
Ended at 2 o'clock.
I guess I should probably get a move on as opposed to fighting off the jet fighters, but... Ooh, okay. That guy's going too slow. I don't want to crash into you. Excuse me. Alright. He's being too evasive. I'm gonna move on. We got some more targets to go after.
Mobius 1, he's on your tail.
Ooh,
They're swarming in.
I don't see anybody.
Radar base 2. Get vector 280. 8 miles. Lock
It's not gonna work.
missed.
Yeah, no.
Target destruction confirmed. He's still glove on.
Bombs away.
Target is neutralized.
I have to forgive some of these flight mechanics require a little more concentration than most other games.
Mobius 1, box 2. Surface target destroyed.
That was a helicopter. There's no mere surface target.
On you. Turn hard. Hard enemy radar spike. Box 2, box 2. AA guns destroyed. Pickle, pickle.
Really? Nothing? Alright, give me a second.
Box 2.
I'll just hit him with missiles then, damn.
Fighter squadron here. Mission accomplished.
Okay, update me.
Sky Eye here. Radar facilities confirmed destroyed. All aircraft take vector 180 south.
Okay.
Use the return line on the map to exit combat area and return to base. Fly in the right direction and you'll see a white dotted line.
I see it. I guess this is the introduction to the
Those of you who need to resupply
friendly territory
missions should cross this line to exit the combat
mechanic.
area and return to base or carrier. Approaching return line. Follow the controller's orders for landing.
Mobius 1, perform landing check. You are clear to land.
Uh-oh. Oh man, I always hated landing on carriers. Shit. That's because what the hell, birds of something.
1 mile to
It gave
touchdown.
me PTSD about this crap because you had to be so pitch perfect. I think it's going to be a lot easier with Ace Combat,
You're on the money.
but still, I'm not quite looking forward to this. Oh god. Oh shit! No, I had to go up a little bit further.
Mobius 1, perform landing
Oh, well, at least
check.
there's a checkpoint.
You are cleared to land.
Normally there's no checkpoints, but I guess in case of the landing situation, yeah.
1 mile.
Wasn't this
to
the same
touchdown.
situation with AVGN and Top Gun? I remember that being the case.
You're on the money.
Landing's always the worst part, but on a carrier, that's... yeah, that would not work in a flight sim.
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next
Almost
sortie.
went straight off the edge, but that's okay. Nah, I'm good. I don't need to watch a replay on that.
With their radar out of commission, the enemy's command and control is degraded. The evac and regrouping efforts are proceeding as scheduled.
Very good then. Let me see. Used to be that landing, or maybe I'm thinking of 5. Landing and taking off for some reason too. Although I would assume it'd be less extensive in that case. But it used to be that when you do extra stuff like that, you'd get bonus points. But I guess you can't. Either because I failed or they don't give it to you. I don't know. But I didn't get anything. So, oh well. Refueling, that was another one. I remember you have to do that in 5. 5, it's a lot easier though because they give you markers to line up your plane.
We've discovered the Erusians are transporting a large quantity of strategic supplies and rapid deployment troops into Comberth Harbor. Comberth appears to be the staging area for an attack on North Point. The Aegir fleet stationed here seems to be the centerpiece of this strike. If the Erusians complete their troop preparations and the Aegir fleet sets sail, this will bring about our defeat in this war. Your mission is to intercept and shoot down the enemy transport planes in and around Comberth Harbor. Let's show them how vulnerable they are. Be advised, the transport aircraft have ECMs on board that emit powerful jamming signals. Rely on visual contact rather than radar.
Okay. This one's gonna be a lot more flight oriented. Maybe I should look into that other plane. Or see if we unlocked anything new. No, we did. F-16. Alright, let's give it a try. Nah. I'll leave the little tiny thing for another time. Or maybe I just won't get it at all. What do we got? This air to ground. And I don't know what the current one is. Well, I'm probably not going to need it for this particular mission, so I'm not going to bother. So what do we have it for? This is an F-46. Yeah, it's mostly better. It's just got a little less defense and stability, but that's okay. Whoa.
Mobius 1, Sky Eye here. You should be getting visual.
Welcome, friends.
Destroy the E-767s hidden nearby to clear the jamming from our radar. Good luck. Mobius 1, engage.
Don't be overeager in pursuing engage.
I'm not overeager in anything. You know what? That one's getting too far away from me. I don't want to miss out on the bombers.
I'll assist with re-entry. Jamming's getting stronger.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Box 2. 2 targets
Ooh.
remaining.
Flew right through that guy.
Negative. Radio failure.
So this is one of our jamming planes. No, I just got one, but yeah, sure. I'll probably get the rest of them too.
Radar's clear. The radar's still jammed. There must be another active electronic jammer.
Well, no help for you.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Damn.
Missed.
I know that. Thanks. Well, you know, I do have eyes. Wait a second, that's not the jamming plane. I'm gonna take out this guy first.
12 o'clock.
Once you get rid of all the targets, then the mission either updates and changes the parameters, or it ends, meaning you can't get any more points. So.
Mobius 1 shot one down. What then? They're gonna blow us out of the sky. Don't be a whim. There aren't that many of them. Get as many back to harbor as possible.
All aircraft.
Although I guess we have more than just one target left, so I probably could have gotten this guy anyway, so whatever.
Radar clear of jamming is back online.
Really? But not both of them.
Locked on. Target down. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Nice kill. You're in gun range.
Yeah, but I shot missiles at it first, so whatever.
I can take him on. Radio failure.
Oh yeah, this is before they did the unlimited machine gun thing. So, I've got limited ammunition with the Vulcan cannons.
You're in gun
It's...
range.
it's not that bad. Although, to be honest, I probably have enough missiles to take out pretty much anything.
Fox 2. Missile
Eh, no. Oh, this guy. Right. The target's almost in range. I'll save that guy for later.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Nice kill. Good job, Mobius 1.
Ah, that's what I was afraid of.
Good job. You shot down the enemy transport without any radar.
Well, I did destroy the jamming planes, but alright.
The mission was a success. This Erusian air corridor has been effectively shut down.
Oh, I guess that was it. Fair enough then. Just in case. Sometimes these PS2 games can be finicky. I've been having not a ton of issue, but there have been complications in the past. Where they either just like don't load or I don't know. Something else happens.
Converse Harbor, home of the Yeager fleet, is completely dependent on a single petrochemical complex for its fuel supply. The complex consists of a land-based oil refinery storage facility and an offshore oil drilling platform. Your mission is to go out and destroy, or at least damage, these sites. Our objective is to reduce production output of this complex to 20% or less. By cutting off the port's fuel supply, we will delay and disrupt the combat deployment of the Yeager fleet.
Whoa, that's a lot of ground targets. Should we switch back to the other thing? Also, stability. No kidding, between the F-16 and the F whatever the hell the other thing was. Yeah, the F-16 is a little bit unwieldy. I noticed when I was trying to turn, I just kind of like, whoop, went way out of line. But we don't really have anything else that I could use in its stead. Actually, that thing's got a lot of stability, but let's see. Its missile capacity is much, much lower, but you get more bombs, so I don't know. It's sort of a trade-off, but I think I'll just make do. Actually, air to ground is the same with both of them. Fine, I'll just stick with the F-16, I guess.
Commence operation. Split into 2 groups and destroy targets. Inflict as much damage as possible to the complex and reduce their output.
I'll be group number 1, and then the rest of you guys can be group number 2. Oh, I think I remember this mission. I don't remember liking it that much.
Don't let the enemy spook you. Let's wrap this up before dawn.
Oil rig at vector 050, 8 miles. Mobius 1, engage.
Repeating. 10, engage.
Damn.
I've got a lock on. He's at my 6.
Locked on.
Yeah, but it's not a straight line.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Engage and destroy all pop-up targets.
Damn it, a missile!
Liberal fire at him. Evade, Mobius 1.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
That didn't work.
Can't get close to the rig. Cheek right. It's not working. Get out of there.
I'm in somewhere.
Radar lock. Hard enemy radar spike.
One of ours went down.
Alright.
Missile, hard left.
Okay, we got like a lot to destroy here, so let's get on with it.
Locked on. Release.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Okay, they got surface air missiles, which is not fun. Probably going to be getting that alert quite a bit.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Are the oil reserves being hit?
Hi.
I don't know.
Pickle.
I don't really know what I'm looking at here, so I'm just here to destroy. Probably not the best way to approach this thing.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Just don't get shot down.
Good advice. Take that to heart.
Mobius 1, he's on your tail.
Enemy facility destroyed. Missile shot trashed.
Engaging. Not yet. There. I'm going down. This one's mine.
miss, really.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Okay, I think this is one where I need to go back to the base at some point to restock because this just gets a little too... It's a little too much.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Get rid of that chopper, too.
Chopper.
Bombs away. Enemy facility destroyed. Fox 2. Missile shot trashed.
Yeah, they were a little higher than I thought.
Radar lock. Missed.
Bandit behind you. Bandit on your tail, evade. He's engaging me.
Nah, forget it. I'm not going after that guy.
Incoming Sam. Rapier 6, Fox 2.
I've got this one control room to go after.
Bandit down. We're surrounded.
I think that's the one where the missile missed last time.
Facility destroyed. 2 o'clock.
It's no good. I'm going down.
Enemy facility destroyed.
He's mine. He's engaging me. He's at my 6.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have waited for the lock-on that one, huh? Well, maybe I hit something.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Uh-oh.
Squeeze up exhaust.
Don't tell me to squeeze off nothing.
Right behind you. Heads up. We're taking heat from below. Radio failure.
Whoops.
Negative. I lost him. Right behind him.
Okay.
Fox 2. Mobius 1.
Yeah, I see it.
Missile. All right, I've got him cornered. Don't let your flying get sloppy.
Excuse me.
Pick off the weak ones first.
I'm not going after that guy. Well, I need...
There, over there.
I'm gonna go resupply real quick. Be right back. Also, this controller cable.
Die, you SOB!
It's not, where it should be.
I need some help.
Maybe I shouldn't have done anything. We've only got 3 minutes. It's alright. And then skip. Take off, thanks.
Mobius 1, you are clear.
So thank you, Bling Headshot, for the follow. Appreciate it. We've got the secondary section of the compound left, so maybe that'll get us the big points. I don't remember if there was this second part to this mission outside of just the facility destruction, so
Bandit confirmed at Vector 320.
we'll find out.
Refinery at Vector 310. 12 miles.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Heads up, enemy radar spike.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, we don't have much time to do this, so.
Pull up.
Nah. No, okay. I guess I missed the second one. That's alright.
Bombs away. Enemy facility destroyed.
What's the status on the rig attack? Mobius 1, bandit behind you.
Oh yeah, that one.
Enemy facility destroyed. Bombs away.
Mobius 1, deflect! They've stockpiled 5 million barrels.
Enemy facility destroyed.
That's just too bad, isn't it? They should have put all your eggs in one basket.
Blow to them. That's a huge chimney.
Of the weird chatter. None of these people ever have like names, but
Enemy facility destroyed. Pickle.
shit. I thought I switched to the missiles, but yeah, they definitely have their lines. Some of which I remember. Yeah, that guy. I was about to say. I remember the old guy that tells you not to fly in a straight line.
Bandit closing at 6. Enemy facility destroyed. Box 2.
Max power!
I don't remember the max power guy though, but he's said that at least 4 times now.
AA guns destroyed.
I'm in position. Engage. That's one down.
Enemy facility destroyed.
I could have shot it with the Vulcan, but it's
Facility
a
neutralized.
weird angle.
Mission complete.
All right. Well, we saved it from the C grade, so at least there's that. Oh wait, there's an update.
Mobius 1, heavy group hot. Appears to be 5 targets in the group.
Oh. Yellow Squadron.
Disengage and RTB. Head south immediately.
I don't remember, do I fight these guys or do I have to escape from them? Give me an update.
Cut our losses.
Okay. We're playing the escape routine for right now.
There can't be a human flying in there.
Yeah, Yellow Squadron is not a beast to be messed with at this point in time.
That's the Yellow Squadron. Now I'm seeing them with my own eyes. You sure that's the
Watches our blue dots dwindle.
this far?
Picture is clear. Bandits are down or no factor. All aircraft RTB.
Yeah, I get to watch my like super risky flying maneuvers. Oh, look at that.
The enemy lost 5 million barrels of reserves and the ability to process 250,000 barrels of crude oil daily. The Ader fleet is effectively immobilized and no longer a threat. Unfortunately, our losses were high as well. We now rely on your skills more than ever to compensate for our losses.
Don't worry. I've got the fighting power of 10 squadrons. Just give me a plane with like 100 missiles, and we'll call it good.
A freeway under construction in a wheat field outside of town. When they started construction, I remember how the mayor bragged about it, even though it would completely bypass our town. The freeway became the occupation force's makeshift runway, and the unfinished tunnels their bunkers. This was their base. They were the elite flight squadron chosen to protect the cannon. Ironically, the same cannon that was created to shoot down the asteroids became a catalyst to the war. But when the Allied attacks no longer came, the squadron was assigned long-range missions that took them to distant battlefields. I thought of the words I would use to confront him and bided my time. Although I harbored these feelings within me, I could never get close to him. His wingman was always by his side. Despite having a gentle demeanor, I could tell that the wingman would never allow danger to get near Yellow 13, even on land. The pillar of their group, 13 exuded an air of invincibility. He always chose to fly a 5-plane formation. He was a man who prided himself not on his kill record, but on his record of never losing a squadron member. It's difficult for me to describe just how good Yellow 13's flying was, but I witnessed it once from the ground. The lead plane of the 5-plane formation should have turned the same arc with the same timing as the others, yet only his plane drew sharp contrails. His heart felt compassion towards the weaker enemies he downed. Someday, if an equal appeared and challenged the limits of his skills in a fight, he would bear no resentment about being shot down. He said this himself. And so as time passed, I found the goodness of a home in their company. Leaving them was no longer an option for me now.
We will launch a surprise attack on the Ager fleet while it lies immobilized at Converth Harbor. This large-scale airstrike will be the largest and the most strategic operation since the transfer of HQ to North Point. You may need to resupply along the way because this operation will be long in duration. Remember, it is imperative that you complete the mission objective and return to base safely.
Oh yes, well, one would think that's a given, but that's okay. All right, we're looking at another heavy ground operation. So, any new planes? Oh yeah. We got a Mur, which is a MiG, and an A-10. Oh, look at that. That is like super ground intensive. Maybe we should try that one. What's the situation with this thing? It's got 56 missile capacity, 12 bomb. Really nice defense and stability. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna grab that one. Let's take a look at what kind of weapons it has. Oh, we got more than one additional. Cluster bomb. I've got a canister bomb which pops open in mid-flight to spawn multiple bomblets. Interesting. Advanced air-to-surface missile, fire and forget weapon capable of hitting up to 4 targets at once. Really? Alright, I'm intrigued. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully it just doesn't suck in the damage department, but... well, if it does, then I guess it will. Oh, nobody else is flying my plane? I feel stupid now.
Sink the invincible Asia fleet while they're at anchor. Good luck.
Oh, this mission. Okay, yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot of warships.
Converth Harbor at vector 350. On the nose.
Engage.
Omega 1, engage.
Fox 2.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
The sunken ships are blocking
Nice. That's cool.
We're going to be wiped out.
Turning cruiser Kolga sunk. Enemy facility destroyed.
Evacuate everyone. Evacuate.
I'm trying to think of the first flight sim I ever played. I'm sure I played something with like bad vector graphics way back in the day. Probably the early Star Wars arcade machine or something like that. But I remember the one that I had at home, because my grandpa used to be in the Air Force. And I don't know. I think at one point he decided he wanted to try one of the newfangled computer games. That because he saw that there was a joystick that you could use at home. So I remember he got one of those, and it was so shitty. It was really bad. Like in retrospective, it was stiff and hard to control, and just not very fun at all. But he had that, and he bought the game Top Gun, the movie tie-in to the classic Tom Cruise film, and I remember he played it a bit, but I don't think he could do quite a lot with it. And I remember I gave it a try, and I could always take off and fire the guns and never hit anything, but then when the mission was over, it was time to land the thing. Couldn't do it. And not much has changed. I guess it depends on the game, but yeah, I remember it being quite difficult at the time. Especially with that joystick, but man, I was intrigued by that. That was the one thing I always wanted to do. I always wanted to have, you know, these flight simulator games with, while piloting with the actual joystick and, you know, feeling real cool about doing it. But, you know, things don't work. Although nowadays I do have a HOTAS, a real cheapy one, like the one that retails for like $50. I think I got it for 30 on sale. It's alright. It needs some weights, because sometimes I'll lift up on it and then the whole thing just rises from the table, and that's not very good. If I thought it was ever worth it, I'd probably get one of those Warthog deals, but you know, those are like, oh Jesus, no joke, about $500. Some people take their flight sims very, very seriously, though, so. And to be quite honest, as fun as actual simulation games go, I think I enjoy the arcade types that you can play with a controller a little bit more. It depends on the game. But I'd probably rather play Ace Combat than I would, you know, like Windows 10 Flight Simulator.
Surface target destroyed.
Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but, you know, I just never thought it was as fun.
One of ours went down.
Fox 2. Surface target destroyed.
Shoot, what am I doing here when we got like all these targets? Oh, right. I'm out. Miss.
Sam destroyed.
You better believe. Okay, that didn't work.
They're like pigs before the slaughter.
Excuse me?
Go for the high-value targets first. Something's wrong.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Uh-oh.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Okay, Sulu. Don't get too aroused. surprised that worked.
That's one of ours in the way.
Oh, me?
Enemy facility destroyed.
I think this is one of those missions where I'm gonna have to return to base.
Surface target destroyed.
Probably should have done that earlier, to be honest. We got a lot of cluster targets.
SAM destroyed.
Hold on a minute. There's a submarine in there, but it's in dock. I can't just destroy the dock.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Destroyer Tiasi sunk.
Now, I guess this one's out in the open, so maybe I gotta wait for it to leave.
Submarine Beowulf New sunk.
Beowulf.
Die, you SOB!
Enemy facility destroyed.
Yeah, what are they gonna do without their cranes?
On the Aegis ship.
Don't shoot, that's one of ours!
That's what I was looking for.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Heads up! Sails on that carrier are still operational. Target the transport ship.
No, we can't destroy the buildings. That's a shame.
They're sinking! They're sinking!
Maybe I gotta fly in from the front.
Forget the small fry. Concentrate on the larger ships.
I'm trying to come up with a plan here, man.
Bandit at 6 o'clock. Shake him off.
This.
Enemy submarine
There you go.
Don't let them escape. Make them fish food.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Hard left. Hard left.
Alright, that's what I was looking for. Probably could have just shot him with the Vulcan, but eh.
Give him all you got.
That's not gonna work.
Break it, missile!
Hard enemy radar spike. Submarine Beowulf High sunk.
Okay, I guess it's just the class of vessel.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy submarine sunk.
I'm in position. Engaged.
Mm,
Radar spike.
yeah, no. Okay, what do we got? There's a big, cluster. You know, I'm gonna go over here.
Mobius 1, he's on you. Turn on.
It's okay. Whoever's on me is pretty far away. But there's a cluster of things over here that's kind of near-ish to the base. I'm gonna have to resupply.
Keep an eye out around you.
Enemies above the main ship.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Our facilities were wiped out.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy destroyer sunk.
Full speed away from the harbor. Don't fret, this ship won't sink.
Missed.
Well, I destroyed it regardless, even if one missile missed. That's alright.
Shoot them down.
I'm just gonna use what I have left on these things.
These are the only ones that made it outside the harbor.
And they ain't gonna make it too far.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Carrier Geophon sunk. AA guns destroyed.
Our invincible fleet's gonna be destroyed. Many ships are stranded within the harbor. Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard.
Cruiser Beluga
Shit.
sunk.
Oh boy.
Annihilated.
You ruined my plans.
All ships take evasive action.
Okay, there we go.
Break. Missile. Battleship Tanager sunk.
Oh, man, they got a lot after me. Okay. Quick resupply, and then we can get back into the fray.
Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Thank you.
Cheek right!
Shit.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy destroyer sunk. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Aegis class Raven sunk.
Guns are still operational on it, but hopefully they'll sink. Geez, still? These guys get upset. I don't know what that is, but it's dying.
Missile! Missile!
Chopper shot down.
Mobius 1, deflect! Just a bit.
Don't you worry about me. Okay, so there's one like massive cluster of thing. I don't know what quite is gonna be over there, but it's something. So we'll go after that.
Destroyed.
Turn hard right. Mobius 1, shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I actually hit.
Are we clear to shoot? This isn't an exercise.
Fox 2.
Oh, here we go.
New Comberth Harbor. In Victor 340. On the nose.
There's amphibious craft too.
Destroyer Taish sunk.
We've got to get out of the harbor.
Heavy casualties.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
Enemy vessel sunk. Enemy facility destroyed.
Hey, there's our S rank.
Down with them.
Let's just like not die, and I think we should be good.
All able ships, evacuate the harbor.
Enemy facility destroyed. Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy vessel sunk.
Enemies entering harbor airspace.
Enemy facility destroyed.
It's too late. Abandon ship.
We're hit on the starboard side.
Okay.
Still can't move?
Enemy facility destroyed.
Evacuate.
Enemy cruiser sunk. Enemy facility
Yeah.
destroyed.
Defended by a building.
Slow speed reverse. Behind me. Fox 2. Hard right, now.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Pick off the weak ones first.
Hard enemy radar strike.
Should probably go. Actually, you know what's causing me grief is these missile boats, I think.
Are useless.
Enemy vessel
I was gonna
sunk.
say I should probably go after the jets, but they're harder targets to hit. They take more time. And look at that.
Sky Eye here. Enemy fleet and harbor facilities confirmed destroyed. Mission complete. All aircraft RTV.
And celebrations are had all around. I don't know if that's because I got the S rank or if that just so happens with that particular one. Oh, maybe it's with this particular mission because they're singing. Oh, good stuff. That, this particular plane has a little bit more maneuverability than I was expecting. Not bad. I don't know that it would be preferable in air-to-air combat, but it did quite well in this one. Look at that. Look at these beautiful camera angles. I feel like I actually accomplished something.
The Erusian's so-called invincible fleet has been destroyed. Their plans for invading North Point have been delayed indefinitely. Although we are still far from triumphant, this victory gave our troops a much-needed boost in morale. Your next mission is to attack the solar power generator plants in the Faith Park region. These generators equal nuclear ones in output and provide about 60% of the energy for the Erusian's military-industrial complexes. Since they do not require oil or uranium supplies, we cannot stop power production by interdicting their supply lines. This deep strike mission will not only cripple the Erusian's industrial output, but also divert attention from our own imminent invasion plans.
Oh yeah, always throwing a wrench in their plans. I think later on you go into more of the kind of like all-out strikes as opposed to just hitting the bases, but it's good planning for this point in time. Let's see if, oh, we unlocked quite a bit. Let me see, what do we have here? FA-18. It's got nice missile capacity. The TND ID-5. That's kind of cool. It's mostly for ground stuff, but I guess it's multifunctional. That's a Tomcat? That doesn't look like an F-14. I love F-14s, but maybe it is. I don't know, the nose looks a little weird to me. I don't know if there's any like actual like trademark or legality for using real planes though. So maybe they couldn't quite get the design just there. This little F-14A. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Let's give that a try because F-14s are cool. And I guess that'll do. I didn't look at the. Let's take a look at the briefing real quick.
Your next mission is to attack the solar power.
Yeah. Okay, now this is definitely a ground mission. Well, you know what? I don't know. I want to give the Tomcat a try anyway. I think early enough in the game, it's not going to matter too much. So, oh, this is an air-to-air. Oh, okay. Well, this is completely. Maybe we should stick with the. What the hell was it? The A-10. I think I'll do that, and then we can use F-14 next time. Because it's secondary weapon. I mean, maybe it has an alternative weapon I could use, but it's secondary weapon. You know what, you don't get a whole lot of time to use these planes, so I'm just gonna check and see what its alternative is. Maybe we could give it something else. No, still an air-to-air missile, alright. So that 14 is strictly for dogfighting. Air-to-air combat. Alright, well, we'll stick with the A-10 then.
panels as markers and proceed due north to the power plant.
Keep your guard up.
Yeah, there's a big cluster of stuff.
Eyes on the radar. Don't lose sight of your wingman.
Where is he?
No worries, just proceed as you
Okay. Well, he's way the hell back there, so who cares?
Cool when they close in. Damn, those mechanics were slacking again. I'm still no joy.
Mobius 1, engage.
Halo 2, engage. Rapier 12, engage.
Oh. Well, I hit him with one.
They're coming in fast. Think you saw us?
Radar lock.
I'm taking damage. Can't maintain course.
Bandit at 12 o'clock. Solar power generator plant. At vector 350. 12
There's a bit
miles.
too much of a height difference for that to work.
Solar power generator plant. At vector 350. 8
Well,
miles.
these guys, they've got no, like, flight pattern.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Okay, we're here anyway, so whatever.
Solar power generator plant. At vector 020. 4 miles.
The glow up ahead is our target. The power plant.
No.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Well, they don't go down easy with the Vulcan.
Pursuing bandit.
I don't know if I should use the air-to-ground missiles for this.
Mobius 1, bandit behind you. Fast drop.
Enemy facility destroyed. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
That one went down a little easier.
Hurry up. I'm getting nailed here.
Well, so this game, for as old as it is, it actually, I still think it looks pretty good. The Ace Combat games, I mean, the ground textures, okay. They're not the most beautiful things eyes have ever witnessed, but,
Facility destroyed.
you know,
AA guns destroyed.
that's passable. But everything else, I mean, when you're high enough in the air, it's really not that noticeable. But I do like that sunset.
I'm going down. All right.
Enemy facility destroyed.
The thing about this mission is I don't remember if there was dogfighting that happens after the fact. I don't think there is,
Enemy facility destroyed. Hard enemy radar.
but if there is, I'm gonna be screwed if I end up using all my missiles, so maybe I should try to do what I can
Can't shake it.
Enemy facility destroyed.
with the old Vulcan cannon. Oh, sorry, that's too much of a weird angle for me.
Call them in.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Mobius 1, bandit at 6 o'clock.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Target is neutralized. Mobius 1, he's on your tail.
Who dares?
Hard enemy radar spike.
Hold on. Let him get closer.
Enemy facility destroyed. Missed.
Missed.
Fox 2. Sierra Hotel.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Well, that was productive.
Hi! Hi!
Oh, that bastard. Okay. I didn't even see a Sam there.
Beside you. Thanks for the save. Pick up the weak ones first. All right, I've got him cornered.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Okay. I guess the other one was already destroyed.
I'm on him.
Well, I'm glad we got everything taken care of then.
Behind you. This is bad. We're surrounded.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Okay, again, before we go after the targets, I've got 10 minutes here. Probably go after the supplemental
Facility destroyed.
things first, just to kind of milk these points a little bit. And avoid getting shot.
You SOB! It's no good! There, over there.
AA guns destroyed.
Don't let your flying get sloppy.
Fox 2!
Okay, I think there's just, let me see. Yeah, there's just the one left. That was quick.
It missed.
Got him.
Let's take care of some of these guys.
Locked on. Hard enemy radar.
Damn.
Missed.
Mobius 1, get out of there.
He's mine.
Damn it, a missile.
Hard enemy radar spike.
He's mine.
All right, this one's mine.
Don't fly in a straight line.
Have you seen what I've been doing?
Locked on.
I think you'd be saying the opposite if you did.
Squeeze out the exhaust. Damn, they're pesky.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Nice.
Mobius 1 shot one down.
12 o'clock. Locked on. Splash 1.
Is that it then? Yeah, alright. Well, it's all the jets. Oh wait, never mind. Got some stragglers.
Missed.
Not yet. There.
Radio failure.
Yeah, flanking in air combat isn't really a thing. Unless you could punch a couple holes in them with a machine gun.
This.
Yeah, this guy's doing like mega loops.
Help!
Hard enemy radar spike.
He really doesn't want to get shot.
It's right on me.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
There you go.
Ours went down.
Okay, I don't know what it takes to get an S rank, but maybe I'll just try and fire on one more thing, and then I'll take care of whatever that other one is. I didn't think he was turning.
Missed. Fox 2.
There we go. 1,500. Not bad. Okay. Well, hopefully there isn't like a huge secondary part to this. And if there is, hopefully I will get some more time. But for right now, this control room is in for it.
Attention all aircraft. Incoming from Stonehenge. Confirmed on radar.
Oh!
Drop below 2,000 feet and
Right.
head south to exit combat.
Okay, yeah, Stonehenge is the...
2,000 feet? What do they expect us to do? Go underground?
Yeah, kinda.
Head toward the ravine and trees. Use the crevices. Get low and stay low.
What are you talking about? It's suicide to fly into that ravine.
4 rounds. ETA in 15
Okay, yeah, I forgot about this.
Mobius 1, descend to lower altitude.
Thanks for the save.
So Stonehenge is the anti-meteor defense system that's been repurposed as an anti-air defense system. Basically, it destroys everything that's over an altitude of 2,000 feet.
2, 1. Impact.
Yes, all that shit going on, that's it.
Another wave from Stonehenge detected. 10 seconds to impact.
Big Blue 3 crashed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
Come in, Paper 9.
Yeah.
Viper 4, get out of there. Stay terrain masked inside the ravine and keep low. It'll be death outside this ravine.
Stay down in the ravine.
Miss!
Another wave from Stonehenge detected.
11 flashed.
10 seconds to impact.
Halo 2,
Oh,
descend to a lower altitude.
All aircraft prepare for impact.
I didn't see that there was something behind me. Shit.
Evade! Trying to get him spit out. Close it up.
10 seconds to impact.
Scared the shit out of me.
All aircraft prepare for impact.
The walls are closing in.
Exiting combat area. Maintain current.
We're not quite there yet, but yeah, sure.
Halo 10 was shot down. Victor 12 was hit.
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, these intervals are getting a little more close together.
Omega 1 crashed. What? How? Oh no!
Oh, we made it. Good. Whew. Oh, it's a big headshot. Or... I don't remember if I acknowledged your follow before, but...
The
Thank
mission
you.
succeeded, but the combat losses due to Stonehenge were higher than expected. Victory will elude us until it is eliminated.
I guess I got like a ton of alerts right now, so it's easy for me to get confused.
At some point, I realized my uncle, my would-be guardian, had vanished. Maybe the secret police dragged him off for some drunken comment he made. Maybe he chose to disappear. I didn't have anyone to turn to, so I found myself living as if I were a member of the Yellow Squadron. Everybody in town scorned the barkeep for doing business with the enemy. In reality, he and his family were members of the Resistance, gathering up intelligence information from enemy customers. His daughter protected me, but that was only because of my tender age. The barkeep and his family were the real heroes, while I, on the other hand, found a haven among the enemy.
Okay, we're gonna do a couple more of these, I think. Or maybe just one. I don't remember exactly how many missions there are in this, but I would have liked to have done close to half of them. I guess I'll take a look.
A recon satellite will be launched from the Kimona Islands rocket base to support our mainland operations. The Erusians responded by deploying a large number of their air superiority fighters to prevent the launch. A large-scale air battle is expected. We must win this battle to maintain our air superiority. We've only got one window of opportunity for this launch. Shoot down as many fighters as possible to preserve top cover over the rocket base.
Okay, so we're not quite at the halfway point yet. The thing is that this game definitely gets harder as time goes on, so, as with all games, you would think, but I think in this particular case with Ace Combat, reaching the halfway point doesn't exactly mean that the next stream will be the same length, because we might be looking at some retries or something. Okay, so what do we have here? This is the same stuff? Yeah, I think it's the same crap that we had beforehand. Oh, and yet again, I failed to look at the briefing, properly.
A recon satellite.
Okay, so we've got, okay, this is mostly an air-to-air mission. Or completely is. That means I can use F-14. And yeah, I'm good with that. Ooh, title drop, Shattered Skies. Oh, there's my controls.
Attention all aircraft. This is Kimona Base. This rocket launch is critical. Maintain air superiority until launch is complete.
Mobius 1, engage.
Actually, no, that one was perfectly fine. Damn.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Ooh, this is a good track.
Fox 2.
Attention all personnel. Complete final launch checks immediately.
Right behind him.
Enemy aircraft on the nose.
Locked on.
Man, these guys already got Su-37s. That's like endgame plane stuff. It's not fair.
He's all mine.
Also, what is this big thing?
Which way to break?
Fox 2.
Fox 2. Nice kill.
Oh man, listen to that sick guitar solo. God damn.
We can't confirm kills in this furball.
Hard enemy radar spike.
I'll show you a miss.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Arms in all quadrants. Mobius 1, incoming missile. Missile.
Fox 3, Fox 3. Hard enemy radar spike.
Oh yeah, look at how the wings move. That's definitely an F-14. They got a better model of it in 5, but I don't know, maybe there's a reason for that.
Take out as many as possible. How many did the yellow
Shit.
get?
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Omega 1 was shot down by a yellow. Missile alert. Who's shooting?
They're already over the launch site. Hard enemy radar spike.
Yeah, he's behind me.
Ugh.
Missed.
Su-37s are too maneuverable. And here I go going after another one.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Yeah, I see it.
I got him in my sights. I'll get him off. I'm
Damn, they take 3 missiles. I better be getting like mad points for this. Oh, now he's retreating. God damn it. Alright, I think I spent too much time on him. We might have to redo this. Yeah, so the Yellow Squadrons, they're like the elite. They're the ones that are flying the Sioux. Which probably means I shouldn't go after them, but eh. Yeah, listen to that. Stereo explosion. And they expect a lot for something that's not a C rank.
Splash one, splash one. I missed. Squeeze off exhaust. Damn it, I hit. Got his tail. Got one.
6 minutes to launch.
Wait, how do we get so much? Oh, mission update, alright. Oh, B2s.
Negative contact, nothing on my radar. Look harder. The B2s are difficult to detect.
Yeah, they're there. Hey, do I got time to go back to the base real quick?
What's going on? Enemy fighters are still effective.
Just concentrate on your duties.
Target confirmed. Entering bombing pattern.
5 minutes to launch.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Mobius 1, you are cleared for...
Hey, what happened to the girl? I liked her more. Okay. Well, with any luck, my cluster air-to-air missiles will be able to make quick work of these bombers. They're flying kind of fast, though. Or maybe that's because I was like super zoomed into the map. Alright. Trying to figure out what altitude they're gonna be at.
4 minutes to launch.
There they are.
Bandit at 12 o'clock. Fox 3, Fox 3.
That was a miss on all counts. Wow.
Fox 3.
Target is neutralized. Target destroyed by Mobius 1.
Not bad. Not bad.
All bombers confirmed shot down. Now sanitize the area of all enemy fighters.
Yeah, you got it. Oh.
Fox 3.
3 minutes to launch.
Nice kill.
I didn't get all of them, but it was still satisfying. Oh, my goodness, what is all that? Pop one of those off.
Fox 2. Target hit. Hard enemy radar spike. Radar lock. Missed.
Two minutes to launch.
Locked on. Fox 2. Missed. You're in gun range.
I can see that. I'm not gonna be able to cut him off like that.
Locked on. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
Final launch checks complete. Launch in 60 seconds.
Radar lock. Fox 2, Fox 2.
That was close. Jesus Christ. At least I got him, and I got the S rank. I could just leave right now.
30 seconds to launch.
Radar lock.
These guys are flowing slower than molasses.
You've got 2 bandits on your tail. 15 seconds to launch. All ISAF aircraft and vehicles flow to safe area. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Start ignition. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Lift off.
There he goes.
All systems are in the green.
Fox 3.
Oh, damn. Well, missed that last missile, that's alright.
Rocket has reached 40,000 feet. It is now immune to enemy action. Thanks to you, the launch was a success.
Hey. Okay, the F-14, pretty cool. That was a good mission, too. All right. right.
The rocket launch proceeded smoothly, and all systems are go. Preparations for providing our troops with vital tactical data is now complete.
Man, look at look how many enemy fighters there was. Jeez.
It won't be long now. It won't be long till it begins. The barkeep's daughter confided to me. As a member of the resistance, she eagerly awaited the Allied counterattack on the mainland. What will happen to these people when the Allies come? I asked, to which she frowned. We'll run them out. This is our town. But I knew she didn't mean that from the bottom of her heart. 13 had captured her heart. I knew this from the way she shot jealous glances at his wingman. As other pilots rotated out of Yellow Squadron, Yellow 4, 13's wingman, always stuck by his side, even on land. The only female pilot in the squadron, she had Yellow 13's absolute trust as his wingman. Yellow 13 seemed oblivious to all this, and instead reviewed the promising enemy pilot's performance from yesterday's skirmish. He's so close. If he manages to stay alive for just a while longer, that pilot could be a worthy opponent. But when there were no such enemies to look forward to, 13's eyes were sad.
Who could be referring to? I wonder. Operation Bunker Shot. I don't remember this one.
The troops are regrouped and ready to reclaim lost territory from the Erusians in the amphibious Operation Bunker Shot. The plan requires our forces to follow an extremely narrow and vulnerable path from the landing site to the inland objective. This path allows the enemy to concentrate their fire and provides them with a distinct advantage. However, this route lies out of Stonehenge's effective
Oh, that's
range.
good.
Your mission is to reduce troop casualties at the beach landing sites.
Okay, finally we go on the offensive without all the subterfuge. Let's see what we got going on here. This is mostly going to be another base destruction type thing. And we got some new planes. New MiG. I never really liked the MiGs. F-15. That could be fun. Oh, F-14 was really nice. This one's kind of like double duty for air to ground and air to air. There's one of these T&D fellows. I think I want to give this one a try. Oh wait, no, I always do that. That's not what I mean. Let's see, what else you got? Guided bomb. Guided freefall bomb. Precision attacks on surface targets with a lock-on. Air-to-surface missile. Fire and forget weapon capable of attacking surface targets from standoff ranges. Sure. Let's give it a try and see. What is the other one, though? Potent anti-surface weapon which uses multiple bomblets for a large coverage area. I'll give the one I bought a try. I spent the money on it. Although the cool thing about going into the hangar and purchasing stuff is you could also sell it for the exact same price that you bought it at. So if you ever need to trade in or trade up to something eventually and you don't have the money for it, just get rid of your old crap. It's all worth the same stuff.
Headquarters, this is Lieutenant Bales, commander of Unit B at Crown Beach. We do not have air superiority over the beach. This isn't as promised.
Oh, you just got here.
This is HQ. Friendly fighters are inbound.
Idiot.
Continue efforts to secure the beach.
Right, we'll do our best, but tell them I'll be seeing them once we land. Over.
Seeing you when we land.
Engaging our ships.
not worth it. I'll let that other guy grab him.
Damn it, he got away. Keep going straight. Say your prayers.
Enemy facility destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed.
Stop shooting, second squad! Clear all guys! That beach is under cover fire. Equipment safe. We're unable to return fire.
Surface target destroyed.
Close in on those bunkers. Headquarters, instruct aircraft to fire on the bunkers.
This is Unit T. We are on the beach. Enemy facility destroyed.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
One hit.
I was thinking maybe I could bypass it, but nah.
This will sanitize the airspace above us. Got to get them from above.
Box 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Enemy tanks destroyed. This is Unit R. We're on the beach. We need air support. Get your best pilot out here and don't hit us.
Mobius 1, Box 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Got plenty of ammo.
That's good.
Seize bayonets now while you can. Box 2. Box 2.
Missile hit. AA guns destroyed. Box 2, Box 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
I'm playing it pretty close to the chest. I should probably not be so risky, but eh.
AA guns destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed.
Did that just take one? Oh no, it takes two.
Missile hit.
Unit B, circle around on the right and proceed forward. Mobius 1, get out of there.
Mobius 1, Box 2. Hard enemy radar spike. Surface target destroyed.
Oh no, friends. Damn it.
I can feel planes coming. Taking control of coastal positions and enemy artillery. All landed units, hurry to the assembly point.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Yeah, somebody else could get the fighters.
Box 2, Box 2.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Closing in on your left, 4th squad. Break, missile.
Enemy facility destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike.
Mobius 1 shot one down. Got him. On my nose.
Okay, well, that's mostly one coast taken care of.
Engage from 6.
There's a lot more though, jeez.
Box 2, Box 2.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
A missile. Right behind you. Great.
Oh,
Damage. Can't maintain course. Fire the anti-tank guns. Radar has detected a visual hostile aircraft inbound to Hammond Beach. ABC state is interfering in navigation. Landing time may be delayed.
Tank destroyed.
did that get that cluster? It's like I'm firing these bombs, but it feels like I'm just firing missiles.
Radar spike. Enemy facility destroyed. Shack on the target.
First squad, secure that town up ahead. This is Unit P. We're on the beach. This is Unit Q. We're on the beach.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Attack their reinforcements from the north. We'll be goners if they land.
Hard enemy radar spike. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Yeah.
Surface target destroyed.
Now I see it. What the hell was that?
Hard enemy radar spike. Heads up, enemy radar spike.
Bombs away.
Oh, it was a SAM, alright.
SAM destroyed. AA guns destroyed.
They're a tricky lot.
Closing in on enemy aircraft.
Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Support fleet. This is Unit Y. We need some backup.
Enemy facility destroyed. AA guns destroyed. Tank destroyed.
Okay.
Locked on.
Ah, damn. Not good enough.
Watch out. There's anti-aircraft guns.
Tank destroyed.
Don't stop. Keep moving forward.
Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
Okay, wow, what the hell is all this? I do not have, I mean... the machine gun's got plenty of ammunition, but I'm not going to be flying through hills and brush and all of that, trying to pinpoint shots with anything that's unguided.
Visibility's bad. Don't mistake friendlies for hostiles. He's at my 6.
So,
Approaching
with the 1 minute we have left, let's see if we can get some additional things after doing a little resupply.
You are cleared.
Bandit at 12 o'clock. Fox 2, Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
Ah. Wow, yeah.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Tank destroyed.
Say your prayers. Bandit at 6 o'clock. Shake him off.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 150.
Oh. Guess that's it.
Enemy A-10's closing in on Crown Beach. We can't hold them back with our forces.
All aircraft to the central beach now. Shoot down all incoming enemy aircraft.
You got it.
Take shelter. Focus 2. Focus 2. That's what it was. All right, let them have it. The A-10 is
Sorry, I can't help you with that.
Enemy forces on the beach have been neutralized. Advance now.
Yeah, advance before the bombers get on you. That'd be a good idea. Really? Ooh.
Fox 2.
Max power.
Target destroyed. Mobius 1.
Radar lock. A-10 shot down. Missed.
It was right in front of me. I did see it.
I've got his tail. He's mine.
I'll go after this one. Damn, I don't know. Sometimes it seems like they're going slow as balls, and then they just speed up all of a sudden.
A-10 shot down.
Maybe I'm too fast.
It's no good. Target is neutralized.
Ended at 10 o'clock.
The enemy troops are pinned to the beach.
Locked on. Missed. Fox 2, Fox 2. Mobius 1 shot
There
down
we
target.
go.
Good job, Mobius 1.
I probably should have milked it a little bit longer, but
Confirmed splash on all A-10s. Unit B appears to have secured Crown Beach.
10-4, good job. The mission is a success.
wait for the enthusiasm.
Unit B Commander, didn't you have some message for the pilots?
This is Sergeant Collins. I've taken over command of Unit B. Tell them thanks for the supporting fire.
Oh,
Roger, this is headquarters. Mission complete.
okay. I guess the hard ass didn't make it. That's a shame. At least the other guy was thankful.
A beachhead was established through fierce fighting at each of the landing sites. But this is only the first step towards regaining the mainland.
Okay. Mission 10. We'll skip this for now because I'm gonna call it quits here. I think we're a little over the halfway point, so, but like I said, the missions get tougher. They probably get a little bit longer, so I'm sure it'll even itself out eventually. But man, this game is still good, and even as old as it is, coming up on 18 years just about, it's a good one. So one of the golden standards as far as the series is concerned. And yeah, excited to get back into it. And this will lead to, I guess for some people, bigger and better things. I don't know. I really want to get started on Ace Combat Zero, the Belkin War, though. I've never played that one, and I hear it's fantastic. So eventually that will be the goal. But we're going to do 4 first. And maybe do 5 and do 0 after that, I suppose. And then who knows, maybe I'll work my way up through 6 and 7. But so far, so good. I'm enjoying it. That is going to be it for the stream, though. I probably won't be back tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully by Friday, I think, do I want to do Red Dead? Maybe I'll do Red Dead, and we'll come back to this either later on the weekend or next week. So until then, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See you next